Welcome to Saturday Morning Makes. This is an open collab hosted by Jill Norwood. I'm Emilee, and you've found Emilee's Paper Caper, where we're all about scrapping our stash and getting pages done. If you're new here, I hope you'll consider subscribing. Hit the subscribe button and bell icon now. So I created this envelope journal. It's an accordion style journal for Junk Journal July. Each day in July, I've recorded something based on a daily prompt. I will link down in the description to the information from Meg Journal's channel about the daily prompts. This is also on Instagram. And as I go through the book, I'll flip through and quickly show you what the prompts were. And the prompts are all out of order. I kind of jumped around in the book, but you'll get to see kind of what the prompts are and how I incorporated them into the pages. This is a list of the daily prompts. The day one was begin, and so I said begin again. And then in the little envelope here, I did a distressed playing card. And on the 30th, the prompt was favorite quote, so I wrote down a Dolly Parton quote that I like a lot. Then on day two, the prompt was reinvent, so I did some journaling about the topic of reinvent. Day three was layered tag, and so this is my layered tag. And day five was fold out, so I used a folded design here, and this card folds out, and another folded paper flower here. In the pockets of the cards are all distressed playing cards. And on the 4th, the prompt was transparent, and I added a transparency. Day 6 was symmetry. I used a finished word search and folded it in half and then cut the butterfly, and when you unfold it, it makes it perfectly symmetrical. Day 29, the prompt was geometric, so I just used a distressed playing card and added some shapes. Then on day 7, the prompt was bouquet, and I used some scraps to punch some flowers. Day 28, the prompt was stenciling, and I stenciled this seahorse. And on the other side, on day 26, the prompt was memento, so I put our movie tickets on that distressed card. Day 8, the prompt was wallpaper, and I didn't have any wallpaper samples to use, so I just created wallpaper by stamping the panda over and over again. Day 9, clashing patterns. I used a couple of different sizes of circle punches and punched a lot of different patterns of paper and just made a collage of clashing patterns. Day 10 was time out, so I used a cutout from a gel print that had a clock on it, and I said take time out of each day to create something. The prompt for the 14th was nature, so I used some of my fairy stickers and used letter stickers to spell out enjoy nature. This is the back cover, and if you keep flipping, you'll eventually get back to the front of the book, so that's what we'll do. On the 13th, the prompt was mirrored, so I doodled a little mirrored design. On the 16th, the prompt was one-sided. So I used this from a color by number, and I had only colored one side. The prompt for the 20th was black and white, so I put a lot of black and white scraps onto a tag. On the 11th, it was fussy cutting, and I fussy cut these trees out of a coloring book, a color by number book. And for the 19th, it was tucked away, and so I thought, since this card is tucked away, I would use that, and I said tuck it away for a rainy day. A penny saved is a penny earned. I did some sticker art, and I glued a penny on there. On the 15th, the prompt was textured, and I cut out a embossed paper. On the 12th, the prompt was dyed, so I dyed the paper and added some washi tape and a twinchie. On the 21st, the prompt was focus, so I had this stamped image and I just added a couple cameras. On the 17th, the prompt was go-to palette. I cut the color code from a color by number, and then I've highlighted my favorite combo, which is red with light blue. On the 23rd, the prompt was maximalism. I had a lot of fun creating a collage. The 23rd is also my birthday, so I cut images from a couple different birthday cards I received to create a fun collage. On the 22nd, the prompt was blended, so I blended ink through a stencil. On the 25th, the prompt was peaceful, so I used an extra photo of some tiger lilies near my house that I thought was cute, and then I added a little garden angel and a stamped bird and birdhouse. On the 18th, the prompt was cut out, so I cut out this circle from a coloring page, and then I cut out the center circle. The prompt for the 24th was paint splatter, so I did just that. I got out my watercolors and splattered, and then I added this die cut. The prompt for the 31st is farewell, so I said bye and aloha, and these pinwheels were cut out from a birthday card I received from a friend. On the 27th, it was stripped back, so I just used a bunch of scraps, paper scraps in strips, and put that on this altered card. And then we're back to the beginning. So that's my Junk Journal July. Be sure to search satmornmakes to see what everyone else has been up to lately. Keep on scrapping, everybody.